I'm going to walk you through some features that are pertinent to food trucks using table meats. So I'm in a demo account right now. I'm just on my web browser. We actually have our full point of sale available on the web. We also have iOS. We support Android as well for some devices. It's also fully responsive and mobile, so you can download our mobile application. So if I change the screen size to an iPhone here, the full point of sale is designed to work on an iPhone. So you don't even have to buy anything from us. You can just download the app. You can use tap to pay. You don't even have to wait for a credit card reader. And it's a full, even kitchen display screen, so you could run your food truck with 2 iPhones. Or 1, really, but it'd probably be a little more fluid with 2. So right now we're just going to step through on an iPad-sized screen. So you're kind of like viewing open orders, closed orders, all orders, searching orders, etc. But if I want to start a new order, I can hit the plus icon down here, and I'll see my menu. I've got my categories up top. All this is configurable in our menu management side of things, but we will help you get set up in the beginning. I'm going to go ahead and select this chicken marsala with a side salad and some green beans. I'm going to add the item. I can touch the item again. I can change that from green beans to garlic mashed potatoes. I can make that 2 of them. I can hit update item. I can come back here. I can decrement that. I can remove it totally. I can discount it, etc. And I'm going to go ahead and run this one through as cash. I'm going to give it a name though before I do that. Oh, you know what? I can't do that because in-house is disabled here, but I do have pickup options. I do have delivery options. All this is configurable in our dashboard. So I'm going to go ahead and take a cash payment for this one. Let's say they gave me a $50 bill. It's $21.53, so I'm going to hit take cash payment. It does its thing. It sends it in, lets you know it's paid. You can send digital receipts. If you have a cash box, you could automatically open the cash drawer, manually open the cash drawer, print a receipt, etc. And then you can just move on to your next order. So say that somebody else comes up, they want a starter, some mozzarella sticks, they want some wings, and then they paid in cash too. So we're going to go ahead. They gave us a 20 this time, take cash payment. I can show you cards, but since I'm on a web browser, I can't really show that easily. But we have some demos I can send over to you. It's pretty similar situation. You just hit card and then swipe the card, okay? And then there's a tip screen. So I'm going to head back out though, so you can have a different web browser, iPhone, iPad, whatever you want, sitting over here on this kitchen display. See, this one's at 57 seconds. This one's at 33 seconds. We have some over on the waiting tab. These are online orders that have not yet fired to the kitchen. We have that fully supported, which I'll show you in a second. I can hit an individual item here that is I can have multiple different destinations that show all in one screen. You can hit an individual item and say that's in progress. That's the only one on the ticket, so it made the whole ticket in progress. I can move them across my workflow. I can hit completed. It can even be configured to text the customer that their order is ready once it's ready. So just by hitting completed, that can text the customer that the order is ready. Our online ordering, I'm going to make this smaller. Move this to an iPhone size screen in the interest of space. Let's see what we got here. Can I? Yeah, okay. So you kind of see online ordering and what that looks like here. This is the test restaurant. It can be configured to look a lot of different ways. Again, we help you set this up. This is a real restaurant that I own and what the online ordering looks like for it. And it's even configured to, oh, I thought I had it pulled up. There's a start ordering button that you can get on Facebook. Well, that didn't work. Oh, there it is. All right, so that start order button right there can take you to this ordering page. We can help you set that up. So I can go in, I can specifically say I want this and that. So let's go over back to this test one and I'll show you something really cool. So we'll go into this dessert section. You see this German chocolate cake. If I come over here to the inventory screen, I can choose that category. We'll go down to desserts and then we'll choose German chocolate cake, and I'm going to disable that. I'm going to hit save, and then just like that, you should have seen it. I was covering up a little bit, but it disappeared from the menu. So if you're at an event, you run out of something, you can quickly enable and disable it. You can do it from your phone, you can do it from your iPad, you can do it from your web browser, etc. And that can be configured to be QR menu ordering. That can be configured to be online ordering on your Facebook. Those can be two different products, two different flows, two different processes, and those orders will flow directly into the kitchen display screen right here. Usually this only shows one item, so we'll go back to that. And then menu management. Menu management is robust. You can have multiple different consumer-facing menus. You can manage your menu items. We're going for excessively simple but not basic. When we're talking any sort of feature and table needs, I want it to be straightforward. Let's see, there's availabilities, there's even allergens and labels that you can add for your online ordering options. You can add them to different categories. You can say I want them to print at different printers or at different screens when they're ordered, and then manage your categories just like you would expect as well. Modifiers is obviously something that people have a lot of questions on. You can have modifier groups. So if we have a modifier group for add protein, I can upcharge those, and then I can add that modifier group to anything that makes sense to me in the menu section. So if we filter down to, let's see, add protein salads, we probably have that as an option. So we go to the chef salad. I would assume that is probably configured. Oh, there's no modifiers yet. So we'll add a modifier group and we'll hit add protein. I can check all of them. I can say there's not a minimum, the max is 1, or I can say the max is 2, whatever you want. I could save that out, and then I could republish my menu. So you can kind of have different versions of it. I'm going to republish those changes. It's publishing everywhere, and that did it. So fairly simple to use. Reporting is pretty robust. This is a dummy account. So it's not necessarily going to have a ton of stuff in there, but let's see what we get if we put cash flow by day. We might get lucky. Let's change this to 501, and yeah, there's something there. All right, so you can export CSVs. You can see all the things. There's a nice chart for you, yeah, there's a ton of data that you can unpack there. So for a food truck, I guess in short, I think the power of Table Needs really comes in with you can get started with us for very cheap because it's payment processing. You can even pass the credit card fee back to the customer. We have a cash discount program. You can do that via QR menu ordering, via online ordering, all from one tool. You can 86 items from one tool. You can manage your inventory from one tool. We have a lot of really happy food truck customers, and if you bring your phone to the table, you don't even necessarily need an additional data plan, right? If you just, again, like we move back to the iPhone here, size screen, so like you can see what the ordering experience would be like. So if I go to entrees, go to chicken marsala, side salad, green beans, add item, right? And then I've got this little guy right here, and just take the cash payment. Take the cash payment, right? And that's done. I can send the customer the receipt. It goes credit. They could have done a tip there. We also have a customer-facing credit card reader that you could hook up to it if you wanted to. And then you can see that order came in, and even on a phone-size screen, you can interact with it, do whatever you want to do with it. So I think we've got one of the better options for food trucks on the market, quite honestly. And I own several restaurants myself. I use it in my restaurants, and I would love to get the opportunity to earn your business. So I hope that helps. Have a good day.